What's good, YouTube? It's Totw coming to you guys with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new 88 overall wide receiver Charlie Jones. Now, there's a reason I'm doing this gameplay. I think this is the best budget card in the game, and I think everybody needs this card on their team. Regardless of the theme team you run, this card is 6 foot, 188 pounds, and I will say he is a Bengal, and I do have him on my Bengals account, so he is going to have +2 speed there, but he does have 90 speed base, 86 jumping, 92 catching, as well as 89 short, 92 medium, and 84 deep route running. So overall, stat-wise, when it comes to the route running, pretty nice. He also has 92 carryings. Also, he could play kick return if you would like, and he also does have 87 break tackle. So overall, stat-wise, Charlie Jones looks like one of the best budget cards in the entire game. Now, this card is an upgrade card, so it starts off as an 83, but all you need is the 88 Parker Washington Team of the Week card, and he goes up to 88 overall. This card's about 80,000 coins. Now, if we take a look at the abilities, he gets Route Tech for 4 AP, so really good ability there. And he also does get Tank for 2 AP, which very interesting ability to be running, but I kind of want to use it just because he is 6 foot, 188 pounds. As for the other abilities, he gets basically everything that all the other cards get. He gets mid and elite, he gets short and elite. He also does get jukebox, of course, but he has mid out and deep out, as well as deep and elite. So a lot of really solid abilities. You could basically use any ability you want on this card. I just want to use Tank because I think it would be very interesting if we get hit stick. I'm going to be playing him out of the slot, so he's going to break off those tackles, and I feel like we can get a broken play with him. Of course, Route Tech is going to go crazy with all the man coverage, so let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how Charlie Jones plays. I don't see many abilities. He's level 15, so this looks like a gameplay that is going to go great for my Charlie Jones, and we're going to give him a ball right there, juke out of that, and get the first down. All right, we're going to put my wide receiver on a deep crosser and see if the deep crosser gets open. The deep crosser does get open, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why a possession catch that. I should have actually just racked it. All right, we're gonna be putting my wide receiver Charlie Jones on a speed out, and cannot say the speed out get open, but I'm gonna chuck it at him and see if he'll hold on to it. He does. Surprisingly, we didn't cross the line of scrimmage, but I'll take the touchdown there. Charlie Jones doing his little dance, and I'm gonna take a shot. Never mind. This is always how these games start, I swear. All right, Charlie Jones, can we get a potential kick return or something? That'd be kind of cool. Looks like we'll get a nice 30-yard return there. He's a kick return in real life, so if we could get a kick return touchdown with him, that would have been cool, but we're gonna send him down the field. He's kind of got Sauce Gardner on him, so I don't know if he's gonna get open, but we'll definitely test it out. And I think if I send something like this down the field, Charlie Jones does come down with it. Does he have enough speed? He does have enough speed to get into the end zone. After a throw out of sack interception, which I quite literally can't do nothing about, we do get the touchdown there. I wasn't too sure if he was going to beat out Sauce, but I mean, 92 speed is hard to definitely go ahead and contest. All right, what can we do here? And do we have an interception? Somehow Johnson gets in front of him. How is that not my interception? Also, my opponent is just sweating. He is literally quick snapping everything. He is hurrying to the line of scrimmage. Not ideal when you have a pure 50-50 Bengals theme team. You are going to get cooked every single time. All right, back on the kick return. Can we get something here? Come on. Kick return touchdown. I mean, running up the middle is probably not going to get me that. All right, we're going to 5 wide. I don't know if 5 wide's actually going to be the move here, and it looks like it might be the moves unless Bates gets a hold of that, and Charlie, you got to grab the football. All right, we'll go back to one of these streaks, I guess, and if the streak gets open again, that'll be insane. I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, we just got to see if he has the speed to get down there. He does. This card is insane if you just send him on a streak down the field. You don't even have to really play the game. All right, we're going to see if a shaded down corner route gets open. It's not going to. All right, I'm going to go to, I was going to say maybe a screen pass. I don't think the screen's actually going to work, so maybe we'll go to a zig route, and the zig kind of gets open because his player decides to drop back, but it's only getting us 2 yards. We're basically going to be punting a field goal, most likely. I'm either scoring this touchdown or I'm quitting the game. It is one or the other. It is all in number 15's hands. Can we go ahead and get there? And we're quitting. All right, so we have found a game, and we're going to see what we can go ahead and do with my wide receiver, but I'm going to be going to my tight end first just to get some yards out there on the field. I've been playing Charlie Jones in the slot recently, but I'm actually moving him outside. I don't know if that's actually going to be the move, but we'll be looking for my tight tight end, and my tight end should come down with this. Mike Gesicki's going to make this gameplay about himself, and can you get down, please? I don't want to score with him. I want to score with my wide receiver. All right, if we do a corner and a post route, maybe that'll actually get my receiver open, and it looks like it might. Charlie Jones, you just got to fight for it, man. 3rd and 17. I kind of screwed myself. All right, the likelihood that I score on this play is very unlikely, but we're going to be trying it anyways, and I think there's actually a chance. Charlie Jones is actually going to be not getting into the end zone. That's insane. All right, we're going to try back with the zig route, and the zig is going to be breaking ankles into the end zone. Charlie Jones. That route tech really showed up there. I wish they would actually show the replay because that cornerback got his ankles snatched. I don't know who number 22 is, but his ankles are gone. All right, what can we do on defense here? And my opponent's trying to give me a shot down the field, but he goes to Calvin Johnson. All right, I don't know how this man coverage is going to work. We're going to try it, though. Looks like man coverage is not going to be working when his tight end's right there. All right, we'll actually try and cover the tight end, maybe move back, and we're going to be leaving Lamar, and he's sliding down. That's going to be a problem. All right, we're on Taylor Mays right now, seeing if there's anything open, and of course, Worthy's going to be wide open, but 4th and 4, finally played a little bit of defense down here. All right, just don't give up anything short for 4 yards, and it looks like Shamar Stewart is going to be getting a sack. Actually, that's James Harrison. That is a big-time sack right there. I was going to say, I was like, where's number 15 at? I didn't even actually see him on the field, but he is right there. We're actually going to spin and only get about 6 yards, but I'll take it. This could be either a really good play or a really bad play. Obviously, he is not in man, so it's not going to be a good play, but maybe we could just take off with Burrow and get the first down, and we do. Burrow has enough speed. I really just want my opponent to go to man coverage. If he goes to man coverage, then Charlie Jones will get wide open on one of these plays, but if he doesn't go to man, then it's an interception. I honestly question my own brain sometimes. Why did I throw that? Like, my opponents, when I play online, they make the most perfect reads in the world. No interceptions, because my DBs don't know how to intercept the football. And when I'm on offense, I literally throw at contested targets. I mean, very dumb decisions by me. 3rd and 1, though. Again, if my opponent wants to throw to the flats, feel free. I am not guarding the flats at all. All right, now I actually might have to guard the flats. He's got his running back there. Never mind, he actually blocks the running back, and he's scrambling out of the pocket, and it's going straight to his wide receiver. You got to be kidding me. I kind of need this football, so we're going to try, and it's either we're allowing him to score a touchdown or we're getting a sack, and we do get an interception. Geno Atkins is going down the field. Is there a way we could actually pick six this? I would usually go down and let my receiver get the ball, but Geno, please fight for me into the end zone. Come on. He's so fat and so slow. Wow, I cannot believe I basically got a D-line interception. That's insane. I've never seen those for me. You know, sometimes you just got to complain about your defense not getting any interceptions, and sometimes it works. Also, we have a crazy speed out right there, and the speed out's not going to be there, but Joe Burrow would take off for some yards. All right, motion halfback angle. Is there a chance that my drag route gets open? My drag route does get open, and the ball gets thrown behind him. Burrow, what are we doing, man? I see a wide open target, and it just doesn't go my way. All right, if we give up a touchdown... Oh, we're about to give up a touchdown. We're going to give up a touchdown. Never mind, we're not giving up a touchdown. I got so nervous. I seen so many people open on the left side. All right, we're going to stick to cover 4 odd. Maybe something like this works, and we'll see, but I'm surprised he didn't scramble out. Can we get a sack? Geno Atkins. Actually, that might be James Harrison. I'm not too sure who it is. All I know is it's a sack for me, though. James Harrison again. No, I don't know what it is. James Harrison might be actually kind of a dog. For some reason, he's just always disrupting. He's going to get another one. That actually might be Geno. I have no idea who number 97 is. All I know is Lamar Jackson is getting absolutely bottled up. 4th and 40. And my opponent is quit. All right, Charlie Jones, number 15. Can we go ahead and see what you can do on the first play? And it's not actually going to see what the first play is, but of course, Mike Gesicki is going to be getting hit sticked out of bounds. I'm not throwing to my wide receiver. We're going to go to a screen pass, and the screen, as long as we get one block, we do get a block there, and we're going to be getting down to the 2-yard line there, or 2 yards to gain. All right, what is the chances that he gets open on this, like, deep crossing route? Looks like the deep crosser could be open, and Joe Burrow is absolutely awful, man. Give me Joe Flacco any day of the week. Okay. I don't think I've ever missed so many passes that should be just completed. It's actually kind of ridiculous, but we'll actually go and take my tight end as he's just wide open. Also, you're not going to punch the football out of Gesicki's hands. He does not fumble. All right, we're just putting a straight up streak on the field, and we're going to see if it gets open. It actually kind of does get open. Charlie Jones into the end zone. And he just dunked on the goalpost. That was actually kind of crazy. I don't know what coverage my opponent was in, but whatever it was, I threw inside and it works. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Using what is, in my opinion, the best budget card in this game, regardless of if you have a Bengals theme team or not. This card has 90 speed base, and for being under 100,000 coins, even under like 90,000 coins, I think I'd recommend this Charlie Jones card. Of course, on my team, he will have +2 speed, so he does have 92 speed, but this card has all the route running stats you could want. You can get the deep route running over 85. He's 6 foot tall, so really good there. A lot of cards aren't even 90 speed base. Some of like the top end cards, so on defense, this card's still going to absolutely shred on offense, but mid out elite for 2 AP is pretty solid there. Route tech for 4 AP. I did get rid of tank. I thought tank was kind of useless, to be honest, but not a bad card in any means here. If we take a look at the stats here, we also had 18 catches, 372 yards, and 6 touchdowns over multiple games, and a catch of over 70 yards. So a lot of those games you probably didn't see. The Bengals theme team is just very hard to play defense with, so can't do much there. But if you're looking for a budget wide receiver, then Charlie Jones is the guy to go for. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.